I actually got attracted to the world of cinema because of when I watched Amitabh Bachchan. For me, both as a filmmaker and a film watcher, I did not see anyone who can be anywhere coming near to his pace.
Monica is saying you are one of my favorite directors. She's calling from Italy.
I think maybe she's mistaking me for Karan Johar. For Sarkar 3, I don't think we have dubbed more than around maybe 10 to 15% of Bachchan's dialogue.
Why do you think Amitabh Bachchan is the greatest actor ever as far as
for me, I actually got attracted to the world of cinema because of when I watched Amitabh Bachchan when I was a film watcher in the theatre like Zanjeer, Trishul, etc. and all that. And I learned a lot about the medium just studying his performances, the way he speaks dialogue and the way he can hold his pauses and things like that. And probably for the first time in Indian cinema we saw a person playing a character instead of just wearing clothes and changing goggles and things like that. You can feel a consistency. You don't know if Amar Akbar Anthony guy and the Shakti guy are the same. I mean, in fact, the diversity is enormous in terms of that. So I think that kind of a versatility I have not seen, and that is not a joke considering for more than 30 years I've been watching him, and he still managed to surprise, whereas I can't think of a single actor. Others could have become big stars, fair enough, and have their immense popularity and all that. But for me, both as a filmmaker and a film watcher, I did not see anyone who can be anywhere coming near to his pace. That is the reason I think is the greatest actor.
Monica is saying you are one of my favorite directors. She's calling from Italy.
I think maybe she's mistaking me for Karan Johar.
Okay, thanks for giving us our angry man once again. This is Manoj Ratan is saying. Thanks for giving us our... He's looking like that angry... In fact, you had those issues with when he made Buddha Ho Tera Baap, and you said that why is Amitabh Bachchan not doing these sort of films more often?
Yes. I think even I myself had failed after creating Sarkar to make him in films like Run and Nishad, where though he's performed fantastically, I feel he's made to create an impact on a big screen, a kind of a awe-inspiring effect. And I think I just tried my best to cover those flaws and take him back with a much more renewed impact in Sarkar 3.
So when you're recording, when you're dubbing Amitabh Bachchan, because his voice, the baritone, it looks so good, and even in the Sarkar promos, that baritone, the way he's saying it, that anger that is coming out, that entire venom that is coming out, that is beautifully done. What sort of preparations do you guys do for dubbing, and how important is dubbing of Amitabh Bachchan?
To start with, I think dubbing is a very small word. Dubbing, actually we use it nowadays only if there is some noise on the location where we are shooting. Pretty much
it is sing sound?
Sing sound, yeah. Mostly it is sing sound. In fact, for Sarkar 3, I don't think we have dubbed more than around maybe 10 to 15% of Bachchan's dialogue.
One question, who do you think is the finest actor amongst Dharmendra ji and Amit ji? Who do you look up to as inspiration? Anand Bole.
See, I wouldn't like to take the name of another person to kind of demean, but I think if only you're talking, screen presence is different, star quality is different, and per se, acting is different. Like earlier what I was mentioning, I don't think there's anyone in comparison to Amitabh Bachchan.
There's no one comparison to. Okay, now this entire comparisons that happen all the time with the part 1 and part 2. Are you ready for the comparisons with Sarkar 1? Because both the films they were really appreciated. Sarkar 2 was appreciated maybe more than Sarkar 1. And it came at a very crucial time in your career as well, when you actually wrote back to the critics on your blog, and that was very interestingly done.
And it's not for me to say how it will compare, because obviously I feel the scale is far more bigger and the situations are more complex, and the relatability of the emotions, I think, far more in Sarkar 3 from my perception and from my intention. So how much of it translated, how much of it is going to be liked in what way, I think that's not for me to say.
Okay, and which are your all-time favorite Amitabh Bachchan films? Like if top 5 you have to name, so
I think Zanjeer, definitely, Diwar of course, and Amar Akbar Anthony, and Trishul and Shakti.
Trishul and Shakti. Nothing from say 90s or maybe like say 2000. Anything that comes to your mind? He had like Agnipath.
Post 2000. I mean, the only film I liked is Sarkar, actually. I think, including my films, I'm talking, what I've done with him, I'm talking about, yeah.
What was your experience of meeting Amitabh Bachchan for the very first time, sir? When you met him for the very first time? Consider that you're a huge fan. You've written about it in your autobiography as well.
First time I met him was, the producer arranged a trial of my first film, Shiva, where he came to see the film in a Bombay theatre. He came straight from the shooting of Shahenshah. And he actually came in the costume of Shahenshah. I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first time actually I met him. That is very hello, not more than that. And then later on he came to see Satya.
Okay.
Much later. And then we started talking once in a while. And then in the making of Nach, his first time when I told Abhishek, I want to meet Amitji to narrate this film called Sarkar.
Okay. All right. So, any more films lined up with Amitabh Bachchan? Because the way Sarkar 3 is looking like, he is in top form. I think he's looking really good.
I mean, right now, we're talking about a couple of ideas. And it is not because all of us are so busy in Sarkar 3 right now. But yeah, definitely there'll be something.
All right, so thank you very much. And anything generally you don't like saying that why people should watch Sarkar 3, but still, you want to say anything on Sarkar 3 to people who are watching?
I mean, I hate asking someone to do anything because they will make up their mind. They're not idiots to listen to me and watch something just because I ask them to do it.
Right.
But I can only say the difference in Sarkar 3. I feel like I earlier said, it scored an amazing performance by Mr. Bachchan. In a set of very interesting characters and people who like intense dramas, absolutely with no relief, no comedy, no item songs or anything. I think they would enjoy it, I would think.
There's no song at all?
No. There's a Ganpati Aarti song which Amitji sang. Except for that, there's no song.
There's no song at all, okay. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Lovely having you on this Facebook Live, and all the best wishes for Sarkar 3. We genuinely hope that it's like a huge success and people would just watch it again and again. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.